Hey everyone, Casey here from Client Trick. Today we're continuing with our KPI series and we're going to be looking at NPS or Net Promoter Score. It's actually a very basic question to understand customer happiness and business growth. It's one single question that is asked throughout every industry. Now, within your industries, you can actually compare each other's values, what your average value is, and you can tell how you're doing compared to the rest of the businesses in your industry. So this is really cool because all it asks is how likely are you to recommend our company, whatever your company is, to a colleague or a friend. Now, it's a scale of 1 to 10, and basically 1 being low and 10 being high, that they actually will. Now, in order to understand how NPS is calculated, we have to look at 3 different core pieces of it. You have your promoters, you have your passives, and you have your detractors. There are 3 different pieces that they will fall on in this scale. So if you're a 9 and a 10, you're a promoter. You have likely already promoted this business to your friends or colleagues. This also means that anyone who's given a 9 or a 10 gets 1 point associated with it. Now you have your passives. Your passives are those that you can't really tell. They're not going to detract and they're not going to promote necessarily. So they're worth 0 points. And they are numbers 8, 7, and 6. So everything below 6 is actually a detractor. This means you get -1 points. You don't want to have people that are going to give you less than a 6 on this NPS scale. That's not your goal. So then once you've added all of these up, you take the average of how many you sent out, and you actually get your average NPS score. Now, this can be applied throughout your industry to any other business, and you can see how you're comparing. So let's say you sent out 10 of these NPS surveys to your clients, and each of those 10 actually gave you a 10 on the NPS scale. That means that your average NPS score is a 10. Now, this likely isn't going to happen, but that's a very, very simple example without going into too much detail. So that means that you are doing really, really, really well because everyone is actually promoting you. So it's a very, very simple 1-question survey that you're able to send out to everyone, and you can compare to other companies within your industry. So if your competition has a 7 and you have a 9, you know you're actually doing better than them because you can actually see that your NPS score, people are enjoying your customer experience more. So it's nice to be able to utilize as a metric within your industry to compare with all of your competition. Now that's basically it for the NPS. There's tons of more detail that you could go into on it, but it's basically one simple question that gives you a better understanding of how your customers are feeling about your service and whether they are actually going to help grow your business or not. If you have any questions, post them in the comments below. We're always happy to help out. Bye for now.